Assalamu alaikum and welcome to a new episode of the Suhoor Bites. It is the 10th episode of Suhoor Bites, if I'm not mistaken. Means that we're pretty much at a third of Ramadan, and I am very, very excited about the guest I have today for you. It is Saniya Ahmed. Sanya, are you here?
Yes. Hello.
Hi, I'm very glad to have you on the Habibis.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here. Finally.
Yeah. I mean, been watching your work over at at everywhere you write, kind of everywhere. You just sort of just appeared
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's been incredible to watch, and it's been incredible to watch you do your thing for Muslim representation. Quite
hmm
what's the right word? Relentlessly.
Yeah.
Saw a really cool article you did the other day
hmm
on Ramadan representation. Oh yeah, you asked me about that one.
Yeah.
But it was also just a really good art. I forgot I was in that, to be very honest, because it was just very good.
hmm
To I don't know. It's really reassuring to me because for a while I was like the Muslim voice,
Yeah.
and it's really nice to not be that,
Yeah.
and just be a Muslim voice.
hmm
It's been good times. Thank you so much. Sorry, tell us something about. I just wanted to gush at you for a moment.
Oh no, thank you.
Tell something about yourself. Like where did you appear from?
Um, yeah, honestly, I just started using social media and then I was in this industry writing on and off for a couple of years and then I started doing art at IGN, and then soon after, I started freelancing at GameSpot. And then I was being more active on social media. And I guess everybody during COVID was kind of also really active on social media, normal, like more than normal. So then, like, I started talking to like people, and then people were talking to me, and then people started seeing my work. And then I was like, oh, cool. I'm in talking to everybody feels nice being, I guess, part of the game industry during COVID through Twitter. So that's how people kind of started seeing my work. But yeah, it's nice to actually have a place to have my work, like that article that you were talking about, that
Yeah,
which I'm so proud of. Finally
yeah,
being able to like write about Muslim things on like such a big site and getting to interview or like ask for like little bite-sized anecdotes from so many different Muslim developers. It was just awesome. But yeah,
yeah.
I'm just, yeah, I just do art and writing, and those are my go-tos. Maybe game dev,
Maybe game dev.
maybe, maybe something's coming up. I
Oh
won't say
boy.
too much. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
But yeah, um,
We need to sign an NDA so you can tell me all about this after the recording.
yeah, yeah, we'll talk about it after. But
Uh,
yeah, I just do that. I'm just a freelancer doing, just stuff in the game industry.
right. Well, you've been doing stuff to very great effect in the games industry.
Yeah.
Um and it's been fun. It's been fun. Like it's really just been nice the last few years seeing more Muslim voices, but also not just typical Muslim voices. It's not just Arab
hmm
like Arab dudes. It's like people from everywhere.
Yeah.
Like sort of getting their voices and being loud and not just claiming representation but also just like adding to representation in such wonderful ways. So it's been just really really cool. um it is Ramadan,
hmm
and we ask for suhoor bites. We kind of ask people like if there is a fun story from the culture or from Ramadan or from life that you think is worth telling. I mean, I've seen your Twitter. It's full of food.
Yeah.
Bad Twitter to look at while you're fasting, I
I
will say.
know. Sorry.
Uh, it's very uncomfortable. My fast just started for today, and
Yeah.
I was just like, "Oh, let's see if there's something to." Oh boy, that's a lot of delicious food.
hmm
So I stopped scrolling.
Oh,
Uh, um, I had to laugh the other day about your chocolate cookies.
yes. Those
I'm sorry.
cookies. No. Everything actually worked out so well. That cookie disaster. was actually turned into an amazing trifle today. The one of the
Okay.
best things I have eaten. I'm not even joking. Like I'm so happy I made such a disaster yesterday because it was like a blessing today. Because I took those rock hard dry chocolate chip cookies, like literally blocks, and I put them at the bottom. This is a free recipe for everybody that's listening. So you put them at the bottom, then you make chocolate pudding, and you put a layer of chocolate pudding, and then I know you're fasting right now, sorry. And then
This is great.
you take heavy cream, put some coffee powder in there, and like whisk it so it's like fluffy, and then you put it on the top layer, and then you put a little bit of cookie crumbs on the very top, just sprinkle it, and then put it in the fridge. And then when you're going to eat it, take it out and eat it, and it's amazing. And honestly, so simple, but such a good iftar dessert.
That sounds that sounds very good.
Oh, it was amazing. I was so proud of myself.
I can imagine. I found a photo of that right now. For
Yeah,
for people listening, you can find Sanya over at Sanyaga
yeah.
Sanyaga, I guess.
Yeah, it's like my first name and then my initials. So SaniyagaA. Yeah,
There we go. Um, yeah, and be warned, food photos everywhere.
yeah.
Um, if um, if you have a story, do you have some sort of story that you want to share or tell, or are we just going to talk recipes? Because I'm good with that too.
Um, yeah, I could share a story. I have a story of like one thing I don't like about Ramadan, which is like um my local mosque. Um, so there's this thing I have about Ramadan. Like I love this holiday to death. I
Right.
love it so much. But
Hmm.
like, like going to the mosque is supposed to be like a meaningful thing during Ramadan. But my mosque, like one time I took coffee and a kid decided to run across, like we have our mosque feeds like 500 people every weekend. So there's like those lines of like the plastic on the ground. So everybody's like sitting in a line on the ground. Um, and this kid decides to run across and drop my coffee literally everywhere. And then a second time I went to the mosque, somebody dropped my other drink on the ground. And kids at the mosque are my biggest pet peeve. I don't, it's not really a story, but I'm just saying, kids at the mosque during Ramadan is the worst thing. And I have just this really bad experience there. But you know what?
Right.
It gets better when it's like you just take a walk outside and it's like not in the winter time. Winter Ramadans you can't do this. But in the summer
No.
Ramadans that post iftar air is just different at the mosque. You're just chilling outside, you ate your food, you prayed, and you're just waiting for Isha prayer. You just sit outside and then you go back inside and then there's kids screaming again. Um,
were were you an annoying kid in the mosque?
I would think, no, I don't think I was. I think I was like the good kid that actually just sat in one place and didn't run across like literally places where people eat. Um, but yeah,
I was the annoying kid.
oh God, Rami,
I'm
no,
sorry. I'm so sorry.
no.
I had too much energy to sit in one place.
Oh my
So,
God.
and I had a younger brother, so it was kind of a
Oh,
mess anyway. Like it was
yeah.
just the two of us running around.
Oh my God.
I don't think I ever ran into somebody with a drink though.
No, it wasn't even, I didn't, like, I put my drink down and I walked up to go somewhere and I come back and I was like, as I was walking, I saw this kid like hit with his foot and then like I just thought it spilled, like it was closed. But then I
Oh,
pick it up and then there's like a puddle underneath my cup. And I was like, oh God.
no, no.
I love the mosque, but I mean, these people are really testing me.
Yeah, yeah. It's a test from Allah, really. Like that's what it is. No,
Yeah.
I remember being in lots of trouble because me and my brother decided to play tag during prayer
Oh
once.
my God, why?
And because we were praying, and then the prayer went for like 4 rakat, and we were like, "Well, that's too long.
Oh
We're
my,
gonna play tag now."
oh my God.
And I was in a lot of trouble. I remember being in a whole lot of trouble for that one.
Uh, like,
It turns out you cannot run in front of people
yeah,
playing tag during prayer. Who would have thought?
it's so funny whenever it's like in Tarawih prayer and it's like some random dude's baby is in front of me. Like I don't know, this lady is like two aisles down from me
Right.
and there's a baby, her baby, and then she like is like calling her baby like to come back. Like this is so awkward. But I mean, like, I guess they don't even have like what do they do? Like, how do you even? It's
There.
so difficult to like. I mean, that's like little babies. It's like with little babies, it's so difficult to pray. And then if
Yeah.
you do hold them and pray, and then they start giggling and making noises, and then like you're starting to laugh and during prayer, but that's okay. I that's adorable. I approve of that. But
Right.
yeah, that's
But like
just
4 year olds? No.
yeah. I
No
remember
4 year
there's
olds.
one kid that would it's like a little 4-year-old like wearing a thobe and like a hat and I was just like that is the most adorable thing I've ever seen. And it was such a good kid. Like this is how you like I don't even know this kid. I never even talked to this kid, but this kid's in my memory because he was such an obedient such a good
No.
kid. Just sat by his
Oh.
mom and waited till iftar and did his little dua and I was just like, "Oh my God, my heart just
That's
yeah, that
adorable.
was too cute.
Yeah. I definitely wasn't. I was the opposite of that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. I guess I can tell a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I I guess you were the good kid then.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even have any memory of like that much like going to the mosque or iftar when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It was like a little bit when I was like a little bit older and stuff. But
Right.
I mean, I would think I would be the good kid. I'm just saying.
I'm just trying to think of how often I was in trouble at the mosque.
Oh, yeah,
Oh no.
yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna tell those stories. There's too many stories. We just don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Um, Sanya, if people want to keep track of all of the work that you do, or want to be bombarded with incredible food photos these last few days,
Uh,
where do they go?
yeah, they can go to my Twitter at Sanyaga. It's Saniyagaga, and I'll share my like articles and art on there and uh just weird stuff and food. Yeah.
Thanks so much for coming out.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for inviting me.
And yeah, no, it was great having you on.
I wish I had a better
Um,
story to talk about.
Honestly, I don't think we've ever talked about kids in mosques on the Habibis before, and it's definitely a
It's
topic
such
that
a big like thing for me.
uh, I don't know. Like, I just as a kid, the mosque seems so big. It seems so important, but it's
Yeah.
also like it's weirdly boring if you're a 4 year old to
Yeah.
suddenly be between like 150 adults that are just standing in a direction.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a recipe for disaster in
Oh,
many ways.
for sure.
Uh, yeah, nope, yeah, nope. We're not gonna tell more stories. We're gonna wrap this one up.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for coming out,
Hmm. Thank you.
and for everybody else, salam.